Basically, the bridge deck is the part of the bridge that will support the traffic road. It's a composite structure. We have there structural steel, the edge girders, floor beams, redundancy girders, soffit panels, cladding panels. We also have the precast panels that are made with concrete, 70 MPa concrete. We have post-tensioning system, transversal PT, we call it. This bridge deck has 6 lanes in total, plus 1 additional multi-purpose lane. We can divide the bridge in a main bridge and approach bridge. The main bridge we can also divide in main span and side span. The main span over the river is 853 meters. We have different elements here. The main ones are the edge girders and the floor beams. The edge girders you can see along the bridge that are also located the passive anchors to install the HDP pipes. We have the floor beams that we cannot see from here that are transversal beams. We have the soffit panels that are basically covering the bottom of the deck, and we have the precast panels that are the precast concrete panels that are covering the top of the deck. The edge girder, most of them are 15 meters long, around 45 tons. The floor beams are 33 meters long. On the main span, the cycle is to install the structural steel, edge girders, floor beams with the redundancy girders. We install the HDP pipes and the strands, and after that we are installing the 12 precast panels, that each segment has 12 precast panels, 4, 4 and 4, and after that we are installing the rebar, the embedments, and pouring the concrete. Even though this is a balanced cantilever design, we did something different. We started the side span activity, the deck activity, last year. We used these temporary piers that you can see over there. We did that because it was beneficial for the project, beneficial for the crews. They had the opportunity of learning how to install the structural steel, how to install the precast panels, also quality department, safety, the superintendents, the field engineers learned a lot of this activity last year. We did that also because it was not possible to start the cable stay installation till reach the elevation on the pylon. Then we use this as a learning curve, and we use that to this year focus all our resources working on the main span. The first thing that we shall mention about the deck is that it's not an horizontal deck, as you can see. We have 5% inclination. It's only horizontal in the center of the river. The reason of that is because we need to provide a clearance. The Detroit River needs to be traffic for ships and boats. Then we are giving the Detroit River a 46-meter high clearance in the center of the river. Not having the tower on the river is at the same time good, because we don't need to work with barges on the river, and this facilitates a lot of the things, but at the same time is a challenge from a design point of view and also from an execution point of view. We need to prepare, plan all the logistics to feed the deck with the crawler that we have on the ground, and to use the trailer that we have over the deck to carry all the different elements to the top of the construction. Inside this deck we have other different elements, utilities. We have the drainage system that basically is collecting all the water, all the melting snow that we will have, and carrying along the deck till reach side span piers. The drainage go to the side span and later to a pond. We also have the fire protection system that obviously will be a prevention in case of fire over the deck. We also have electrical utilities to provide electricity and lighting along the bridge. We have specialized crews. For example, we have the concrete finishers crews that are taking care of the concrete, are taking care of the small repairs that we are having after the pours. They are laborers. We have a specialized iron workers crew that are taking care of the structural steel installation, all the bolting, all relating with flying beams, edge girders, floor beams, and the bolting of these beams. We have another crew also from Iron Workers Union that are taking care of the HDPE pipes installation and the strands installation. About the operators, we are splitting the site in two pieces, the approach works and the main span works. Obviously, the tower crane operators are specialized in working with the tower crane, but we also have operators that have more experience working with the crawlers. We have different crawlers on site. We have one MLC 300 over the deck, one 16,000 crawler on the ground that is feeding all the edge girders, the floor beams, the precast panels. We have also a trailer and a goat over the deck that is carrying all these elements to the center of the river to facilitate the installation of these items. There are two means of access to the deck. The main one is the temporary elevator that we install along the north leg of the pylon, but we have a second means of access that is a stay tower that is over there in the temporary pier number 5. Safety is a continuous activity that starts with the design and ends with the responsibility of the people on site. This is a 16,000 crawler crane. We are using this crane just to feed all the elements, to fly all the elements over the trailer and to put all the edge girders, floor beam, precast panels over the deck. We are putting all these elements in a trailer, and after that we are moving along the deck with the trailer and a goat these elements. To move this crawler crane, we need to wait till the concrete of the stitches reach a minimum strength, and after that we are moving the crane mats and moving the crane around 15 meters. Every segment is 15 meters, therefore we need to move the crane the same amount. I'm really proud of working in the Gordie Howe Bridge. This is a challenge. This project is also a multicultural project. I am an example of that. I'm learning a lot working with people all around the world. There are people here from Asia, Middle East, Oceania, Africa, South America, North America. It's really interesting working in BNA. I was here from the beginning of the project in 2019, and I'm looking forward to close the bridge and to make it happen.